Well, Common Vlog's back finally. Yesterday was a long and chaotic day of a couple streams, but that I was either in chat or on. But hey, here we are. It is Sunday. We may have all three streams. We may have all three podcasts. We may have two this week. I don't know, but I can't wait. This is going to be good because it's been 2 weeks. Hasn't been much news, but still, it's been 2 weeks. Kind of been out of the loop in a way, just not having consistency of the podcast. So, we back. There's not much to talk about, but there's a couple things to go over. And let's start with Frank Clark. Yeah, he's been charged with a felony possession of an assault weapon after cops found an Uzi in his Lambo last month. And now he could face up to 3 years in prison if convicted. And he claims it belonged to a one of his security personnel. And I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time he's been caught with something like this. So, not the first time. And I mean, dude, from what I heard, it was kind of out in the open. I mean, it's a whole thing. He's probably gonna get by. Oh, it was in a duffel bag in his Lambo. I had heard it was in like just a bag. Nobody specified. This is what I'm hearing now. Although that could be wrong. But I don't know. It had to have been one of the two. But anyways, let's get on to the next piece of news. And moving to... Alright, what do we have? Let me check. I'm doing 3 things at once. So, Fletcher Cox got ranked as the 5th best interior lineman in the league. This is something I wanted to talk about. He was ranked at 5. Last year he was at 3. Now I want to see if I can find this full ranking. Full. Now I don't know where they're getting this ranking from. Okay, this must be a PFF. It says I'm at 6. It's gotta be it's gotta be this PFF one. Yeah, let's do a quick look over because PFF is PFF, and they blow my mind with some of the stuff they say and some of the rankings they have. So 1 is Aaron Donald, obviously. 2 is Chris Jones. Okay. 3 is Cameron Hayward. Now this is interior defensive line. 4 is Grady Jarrett. I think I want to put Fletch over him. DeForest Buckner is 5. Same thing, I think. And they have Fletch at 6, and they know that he had a down year, but life sucks as a defensive lineman when you're getting double teamed and your only other piece on the line is having trouble too at times, or you're not getting double teamed, your other piece on the outside is getting double teamed, and you're struggling to get to the quarterback when the corners are playing 5-10 off sticks defense, and the quarterback can just flush the ball straight to an open receiver somewhere. I mean, you're going to have a down year playing sticks defense like that where nobody can get pressure, nobody can get into the pocket and to the quarterback, and the quarterback's constantly flushing out to a security blanket or a short route or a tight end or a running back or something like that. though he did have his moments in in the last season. And then in 7, they have Vita Vey. 8, Kenny Clark. 9, Leonard Williams. And 10, Calais Campbell. That's all I'm going to go for. I can see some reasons why they put guys in certain spots, but that I'd move people around, really, in some. Fletch has to be at least 5. There's no doubt about it. Also, no players are believed to have opted out of 2021, and then that was kind of confirmed. As far as I know, nobody has opted out. That is a good thing. That means this year we're going to have the full league playing. A good win. You think it was a good idea to opt out last year? But anyways. Alright, let's see. What else do I have? Yeah, this is not working right now. But anyways, let me just go straight to Twitter. Because I'm pretty sure I can dig and find something today. So, I got it. Falcons released linebacker Barkevius Mingo after he was arrested in Texas on charges of indecency with a child. Yeah, no, that's not good. And like I noted, Frank Clark got charged with the felony. Oh, this was crazy. I laughed at this in a way when I saw this, and then I said I kind of feel bad for all the guys that happened to. But the CFL Saskatchewan Roughriders had 4 players suffer season-ending Achilles injuries during a non-contact workout drill 2 or 3 days ago, according to GM Jeremy O'Day. They lost defensive end Freddie Bishop, linebacker Larry Dean, DB Nelson Lacumbo, and running back Jonathan Femi Cole. All 4 non-contact Achilles injuries. Yeah, that is beyond cursed right there. At that point, I'm going, Falcons, you may not be cursed. These guys are. And somebody, this is the first comment, and this got a smile from, at least from me. It said Saskatchewan must be San Francisco and Canadian. Hey, blame the Giants turf. Also, we are just under 4 weeks from the first preseason game, 9 from the regular season opener, just under 9. This is the last month without football. I am pumped. That's when the news starts circulating. Then all 3 of my podcasts are going to start picking up. And I'm going to hate it because it's not easy putting out 3 podcasts during a very fast news cycle all at the same time. I haven't done it. All 3 started... Well, the Common Flock started up during the middle to end of last season. And then this kind of gears up, and then both of my other podcasts started in, Fighter from 3 started in basically our off season almost. The week before our off season basically. And Golden Dome was in the off season, so that's going to be a crazy time, but at this point, Honestly, I'd be happy with some news, though. I may regret saying that, but I'd be happy. Mac Jones finally got his rookie contract a couple days ago. Got a 4-year, $15.6 million deal and a 5th-year option, and his signing bonus was roughly $9 million. Alright, here's another piece of news. This just reminded me. I forgot. I didn't put this in with stuff I wanted to talk about. N'Keal Harry requested a trade, and I was hearing a bit of rumblings about getting him. No, for 2 reasons. One, we've already got. I'm not saying he's in the same grouping as J-Jaw, but in a sense he is. Hold on, what's he built at? I want to see what his height is and make sure before I say anything. He's 6'4". So yeah, he kind of fits a J-Jaw mold, except a little bit taller, to the point where he's more of a jump ball receiver or a red zone threat that you just need to toss up the ball to and he can go up for it over a short receiver. Now, and one big knock you always hear about him is he's slow. And that's something that I'm fine with, as long as he's catching the ball. And looking at his stats, if my phone loads fast enough. Yeah, looking at his stats, he doesn't have that. He's played in 21 games, but he's gotten targeted 81 times and only caught 14 for 414 yards. Actually, no. Yeah. 81. Why did I say 14? 81 targets, 45 receptions, 12 of 24 in his first year, and 33 of 57 in his second. He tripled his yards from year 1 to year 2. He's only got 4 TDs on his career. And he has a catch percentage of 57.9% in his second year, a straight average of 50 in his first year. And that bottoms out to 55.6% over his career on 81 targets. Well, let me check advanced stats too. But he's not. I mean, he's doing better than J-Jaw, but J-Jaw really hasn't had much of a chance, and you will hear me say that, and I will die on this hill. J-Jaw hasn't gotten enough of a chance. I will die on this hill. Okay, now it loads. He has only played 21 games and started 14. I will note that. He's responsible for 3 picks. He's dropped two balls. And he had a rating last year of 72.4 and this year of 70 flat. Okay. This year was definitely a season of improvement from last year. But a season of improvement doesn't mean he's going to continue. And I don't know if this is the right atmosphere to bring him into, because we've already got a loaded receiver room. What are you trading for him? And is that going to interfere with plans with rookies you've already got here? Why do we need to go after him if we've got such a young group already at receiver that you shouldn't feel the need to go out and get a guy? Yes, he's a different type, and I'm all about getting multiple different types of receivers in the receiver room because that's what you need to have a successful team at times. I think that's something that a successful team usually needs. But I don't think he's the right guy to do it. I don't. Not right now, at least. Later down the road, maybe. Now, no. No. Alright, let's touch on Dan Orlovsky, because I was talking about this a couple days ago over on Eagles Uncensored stream. If you don't know who he is, go check him out. Man, this, I wanted, as soon as I heard this, I had to put my phone down and just do this. Like, just be like, I didn't just see that right. Even though I did. Orlovsky said Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts can't sniff as good as Carson Wentz is. I'm sorry, what? What? Are we sure? Did he get into Howie Roseman's stash from last year? Or even somewhat that he used this year? Did he get into it? Because that's the only reason I can see him saying this. This will get me slightly angry. I know it will, but you can't say that about a quarterback's potential. That's like, you can't tell me he's not going to do it. That's like saying, yeah, he doesn't have the potential to be a Hall of Fame quarterback, or he doesn't have the potential to be a good quarterback. Like, I'm not saying Wentz is a Hall of Fame quarterback, but that's, you can't look at a guy in basically his rookie year and tell me, he can't do this. He can't do that. Yes, Church has played 4 games, but this is basically his rookie year. You can't look at him and tell me, he can't do this. Or he won't do this, he won't do that. You don't know that. He's got a lot of potential right now. You just gotta wait and see. I've been trying to understand this for a couple of days now, and I can't understand it. I can't understand it at all. I can't. It gives me a headache just thinking about it. It's, I don't know. I'm not going too much in depth with this because depending on your opinion, you can probably see how wrong this is without me even having to say anything. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to push that one any further. I want to, but I'm not going to. And, alright, what's next? Alright, yeah, there's not really much else to talk about. There is some unsigned guys still. Like, let me know. Trevor Lawrence just got a 4-year deal worth $36.79 million with a 5th-year option and a signing bonus of $24.11 million. Yeah. No, what? He got paid, dude. He got paid. That's what you get when you're a first-round pick. But I will note, there is still a couple unsigned first-rounders, like Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, and Mac Jones. Well, Mac Jones got signed. I noted that. This is from a couple days ago. And Greg Newsom's still unsigned. Etienne's still unsigned. But that gave me... Oh, Landon Dickerson isn't either, speaking of. And I want to talk about him quick. I don't know if it's we don't have enough room or what, because we've got, around $2.5 million. Are you gonna sign him, or what are you doing? Are you trying to deal Ertz? I don't think they deal Ertz. At least for now, I think they wait till the deadline and see what they get, because they're probably gonna field better offers at the deadline. Let's be real. But not only that, why not just give him the franchise reception record and then deal him? That'd be great for both parties. But I don't see that happening. The best idea would be to deal him at the deadline. Are they gonna do that? Probably not. They're probably gonna deal him by the regular season. Mark my words, they may not. I'm gonna look back. I'm probably gonna look back at this and go, either I was right or I was horribly wrong. But it all depends on what they want and what's in the field for them. What are the offers? And I don't know what they're getting necessarily right now for offers. It's not what they're looking for, 100%. It may not even be close to what they're looking at and looking for him, for all we know. But we don't know. So that's just something that needs to be thought of as that it's something that's behind closed doors that we'll probably never know the full true story of trying to trade Zach Ertz until either years down the road or never just know it. And the earliest we'd probably know it is when Ertz is out of the league, out of the league. Because what, in his early 30s already? But anyways, this has been a short podcast. Really nothing to talk about, but had to get it out. This has been the Common Flock. Fighter from 3 is probably going to be out, and Golden Dome may be out, may not, I don't know. Depends on time restraints and how much I have to talk about. But anyways, this has been Common Flock. I will see you next week, unless there's news in the week. And there probably won't be, so I'll see you next week.